challenge because we continue to see the emergence of more and more dangerous bacteria and infections. One day, I'm afraid, it's inevitable that we are going to come up against a bacteria for which we don't have effective treatments. The incentives for research in this field have really diminished, mostly because the market no longer rewards innovation in antibiotic research properly. We need to take this seriously. It's a challenge that the pharmaceutical industry wants to be, so that when we do have a fundamental bacterial challenge, we are able to protect our citizens. 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 To the top.
I killed my 11-year-old son Ian on July 31st, 2004 in London, Canada. 3 weeks after I put myself back on my previous prescription of the antidepressant Paxil, and 2 weeks after I increased my daily dose from 40 to 60 milligrams. I was charged with first-degree murder. On September 30th, 2005, I was judged to be not criminally responsible on account of a mental disorder, which was diagnosed as major depression with psychotic episodes. I made many mistakes taking care of my first major depression and relapse, including self-medicating. You can read about several of them at davidcarmichael.com. But I never thought that any of my mistakes would cause me to kill Ian, who I love and miss very much. Our family tragedy has raised an important issue. If I'm not criminally responsible for murdering Ian, maybe someone else is. The facts are accurate from the 2008 article in the New York Times, which is printed on pages 30 to 34 of Killer Side Effects. Maybe Ontario's Attorney General should be investigating American psychiatrist Dr. Charles Nemiroff and GlaxoSmithKline. On October 3, 2008, the New York Times reported that Dr. Charles Nemiroff from Emory University in Atlanta disclosed to university officials that he had earned less than $35,000 from 2000 to 2006 as a consultant to GlaxoSmithKline while receiving federal government funding from the National Institutes of Health to conduct independent clinical trials on Paxil, a selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor, or SSRI. What the New York Times discovered, however, is that GlaxoSmithKline actually paid Dr. Nemiroff more than $960,000 during this 6-year period. That's 27 times more than what he disclosed to Emory University officials, and 16 times more than what is allowed by federal research rules for scientists in the United States conducting independent clinical trials with taxpayer money to consult with a drug manufacturer. Because of his financial arrangement with GlaxoSmithKline, Dr. Nemiroff allegedly hid the truth about the lethal side effects of Paxil from his colleagues, doctors, and mental health professionals at conferences and his articles published in peer-reviewed medical journals. With worldwide sales in Paxil in 2003 alone estimated at $5 billion, this SSRI has probably helped millions of adults recover from depression. But there is also evidence that Paxil can trigger acute psychosis that causes some people to commit suicide or homicide or murder-suicide. I'll never know for sure if Paxil didn't trigger my violent psychotic episode, but I do know that my wife, daughter, and I have decided to do whatever we can to prevent SSRI-induced suicidal or homicidal tragedy. I hope you'll understand why I'm speaking out after you watch this dedication to my son and listener Josh Groban's Where You Are, which my daughter Jillian recorded when she was 16 years old.